Hey guys, all right, I am back for another Junk Journal July spread, and I have a playlist with all of my videos for Junk Journal July linked in the description box if you want to check those out. And yeah, today's prompt is fussy cutting, and which I think we do a lot of that, right? When we're doing junk journaling or any kind of journaling really. So that should be really fun because it's something that we do all the time anyway. So yeah, so we're on prompt 11. All right, get back here. Okay, so we have, this is the middle of the signature here. Got pretty much a blank canvas here. So what I did is when I was thinking about fussy cutting, of course, you know, you think about images that you print out and then cut out. I also grabbed this stamp set, this with the birds on it. And kind of what I was thinking is to do a spread, just kind of your, you know, basic junk journal spread. But I wanted to use some different elements. So not just, you know, printables, but also stamps and some magazine collage as well. So I'm gonna grab my magazines. They are actually over on my table. Okay, so I grabbed AARP and Glamour. I'm not sure what we're gonna find here, but we're gonna give it a go. So my hairstylist actually saves her magazines for me, which I think is very kind because magazine subscriptions are not cheap. So we're just gonna kind of flip through here. What I'm wanting is something kind of nature-ish. Just, I don't know, I guess I'll know it when I see it, but just something to, and I could use a book page too, actually. I have some really pretty pages from books that like gardening books or whatever. It's kind of difficult too because these magazines are not always, you know, like what you're necessarily looking for. Background-ish is what I'm wanting. So not something super patterny, just something to kind of blend, something, yeah, to go behind all the fussy cut images. That's kind of cool. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, definitely not that. That'll give me nightmares. I actually subscribed to Mantra magazine, and June was supposed to be my first issue, and I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to be patient. They said it's like supposed to ship out mid to late June, so it's not late, I guess, technically, but it is one of those magazines that comes out every other month, so I just follow them on Instagram and thought it looked like a fun magazine. So. Not having very much luck. Could use this. This is pretty. And then just kind of cover up the perfume and like the Dior. Maybe I could stick like a flower in there, cover that up, because I like the word joy. And I do like that blue. It's very calming kind of colors. So are you guys following along with Junk Journal July? Are you doing participating in it? This is my first time participating, so it's been fun so far. Definitely challenging, but definitely fun. So the other thing is too, I have 2 pages to cover, so which, you know, I can always use like some scrap paper that I have too, but I was just kind of like this. I like the magazine paper because it's thinner. Like that image on the back there. Getting distracted. Okay, so I'm not going to go through a ton of magazines just because, yeah, all right, that's just, it gets annoying after a while for me, so. Oh, and then I also have some images from my porch prints that I have kind of left over, and I thought maybe I could utilize those in the spread too, so. All right. So I'm definitely gonna use this. And I was thinking, I have this fabric, and I know I was saying that I liked the magazine paper because it's thinner, and the fabric is definitely not thinner. But that might be kind of cool to put on the page as well. All right, let's see what we have here. Get my jumbo ollie clip here to kind of hold down the pages. Okay. I don't want you know, this on one page and the fabric on another. I think what I want to do is overlap them. So just poked a hole in there. It's great. Yeah, and then got this, and this was like I don't remember if it was, it's a very like bed sheet kind of ish, and I got it from the thrift store, and I cannot remember what it was because I took it all apart, but I feel like it was pillowcases, but this is like a pretty large piece of fabric for a pillowcase. So all right, and I love this edge here, so I think I want to do that at the bottom. But then I don't really get the flower. Which, whatever, I guess, because I'm gonna add some flowers, but I was just kind of thinking that might be pretty to have in the background. Could be this right here and have that little flower. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit here and then start the process of gluing. And I think what I'm gonna do, so I've got this edge here that I love, it's that raw edge. I think I'm gonna just get it wet and then smooth it out and dry it. I'm gonna cut it first, then I'm gonna smooth that out and then come back and glue it down. So. Okay, so got that dried. It's not perfect, but I don't want it to be perfect because I like seeing that line there. So, all right. So got this here, and oh, yeah, thought it was inside out. Kind of thinking here. What if I did, okay, I'm thinking maybe I want to switch directions. Okay, I'm kind of wondering if I even need to do like a background necessarily. I mean, I like this though. Like I really want to use this. But what I was thinking is, what if I just did one page, you know, with the fabric? And then, like, I have this doily here that I had coffee dyed that I could like glue down. Yeah, this is the process, the thinking out loud. Like part of it, like that. And then, oh, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I have some stencils here. And, no, not that one. Okay, so we changed gears a little bit. I decided I didn't want to do that book page or magazine page background. I just felt like it was like overtaking things. So I got this stencil here from Linda Israel, and I'm gonna do some stenciling on the back of this page here, and then I'm gonna layer the doily over it, kind of just in one of the corners, and then glue this down. And then start adding my fussy cut elements. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I got that done, turned out cute. And here we've got our fabric. Does that look really yellow on camera? It looks really, yeah, it does. Okay, it's old. I mean, I can tell it's old when I rip it. You barely have to even pull it apart for it to tear. So, yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if I shouldn't have done brown instead of black. But, well, you know what though? Here, I think this is, yeah, okay, it's okay. I'm just having a moment there. All right, so I'm gonna do that, kind of overlap it a little bit. I think I want to go ahead and get this down so it can start drying. Okay, so I've gotten this done so far here. Not loving this down here in the corner, so we're definitely gonna have to do some work there, but that's okay. I didn't think about where it was gonna cut off, and this is just real weird down here, so I'm kind of going through my little stack of like coffee dyed stuff. What I was thinking was like a pocket that I could do. You know what? The prompt is fussy cutting. So we have stuff here we can use as a pocket. All right. I think I'm gonna use this calendar right here. I don't like that it's gray. It has more of the gray tones. I wish it had this kind of tone. Maybe I'll use that. And I don't know what I have in my little stash here. Stuff I've already kind of cut out, so. The blue on that, I could layer it and do some gluing. Okay, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So the first thing I want to do is start with some, like a book page. Grab one here. To glue this down onto, to give it some heft, whatever the word would be. Otherwise it's just paper, so it'll end up tearing. So we're gonna go ahead and glue that down, and let it dry, and then I think I'm gonna do a little stitch around it. Oh my goodness, this glue is giving me, I don't know if I need to put some water in it. What? Just doesn't want to come out. Love-hate relationship with anything glue. This glue stick, this, I love this, but like it bubbles out and drives me crazy. Let me know what your favorite glue product is, because oh my goodness, they drive me crazy. And I switch around, you know, I'll use all different ones, just because one gets on my nerves, so then I'll grab another one and use that one. The Fabri-Tac I like, you know, specifically for anything to do with fabric, or if I want it to dry pretty quickly. Okay, and then while I have the gluing, I've got this piece here, and it's like almost perfect for the length of that. And I like that we've got this blue theme going on, so I'm gonna continue that on. And you know, I didn't really have like a color, oops, stuck to my finger. I really didn't have a color, you know, scheme or whatever. In a mess. I'll wipe it up here. I didn't have a color scheme in mind when I started. I guess I just was kind of like, well, let's just see what happens. And I wasn't planning on doing blue. Just kind of evolved that way, so, but that's okay. It's funny too, because this one I used the blue, can you see that? Is that in frame? Yeah, the blue butterfly on that page. It's like exactly the same tones, so I guess I'm just into blue right now or something. I'm attracted to it, so. Okay, so we're gonna, oh, unstick that. I'm gonna set this aside to dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut out some more things. So that's gonna be a pocket down here, and then I'm just gonna do the fussy cutting and see what evolves. So at this point, who knows what this spread's gonna look like when we get done, because it's changed quite a lot since we started, so, but that is okay. All right, so I have got these elements here, and I think I kind of like this this guest check here. I don't think I really want to use the tag, although that could go in the pocket. Yes, let's do that. So these I'm gonna set aside for a minute. I've got some flowers. I need to do my stamping with my birds. And I'm trying to decide what color flowers I want here. I think I want this one here, or maybe this one that has the leaves. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna cut that out. And then I'm gonna do the flowers first, get those cut out, get the tags cut out, and then we'll see where we're at and move on to the butterflies, birds, and all that. Okay, so as I was cutting these out, I was thinking, you know what? I kind of want some other colors of flowers because I feel like it's just a lot of blue. And so I'm just grabbing a few things here. I want to stick with the fussy cutting theme. Kind of digging through my, then it has all my like flower type of ephemera in it. Let's see what jumps out at me. And I kind of want things that are gonna complement, but not matchy. Kind of like in the yellow and the blue kind of vibe. And a lot of these I had already fussy cut out, which is very helpful. Because yeah, then it saves you the time having to do that. So, which actually I should probably be using these. Be pretty to put a red butterfly in there maybe. I should be utilizing these to kind of get them used up a little bit. I kind of like that one because it's got some brown and then like some orange in there. This is good too. It's like it gets you into your stash of stuff. Gets me into my stash of stuff is what I mean. So that I actually use this stuff. Because a lot of times, you know, you lose track of it. Like, yeah. So, okay. So I pulled this out, I put these cards out, because I thought maybe I could fussy cut that flower, but I don't know. And now that I'm looking at this whole thing, this red butterfly is just not doing it for me. So we're gonna put him back. But I don't necessarily like the pink either of the flowers. So I think we've got that. And got the little bird in the picture. I was thinking maybe a butterfly. These are from Calico Collage. I've had these printed out forever. That white one's kind of pretty. Ooh. Yeah, I think I like these. I think I like this one. It's got some green in it. Still kind of goes with everything. And this is my porch prints. Are these ones? Oh, that's pretty. Not for this. Not for this spread, but it's very pretty. Okay, so let's get some stuff put away there. Okay. Let's get this one. Actually, I think I'm gonna do all three of these just because they're kind of close together. And then I will put them in my little bin here to use later. That's kind of my, I don't know, routine or whatever. So just save that stuff for later and try to utilize that. What I've been doing is at the end of my journaling, anything that's on my desk, I'll throw in this bin, and then I try to pull from this first and use it. And then I have my bigger scrap bin, of course, that, excuse me, I try to kind of sort through from time to time as well and pull from, because yeah, it gets full. It is full already, so I definitely need to utilize that more. And it's funny too, like, you know, I did a few days ago, the prompt was clashing patterns, and so I used a bunch of different patterned papers, and then I took them out of my scrap bin, and then I just made more scraps for myself. I'm like, okay, I don't know, how do I ever get ahead of it? I want to do like a scrap swap or something, you know, like get together a group of people and do sorry, I was cutting, can't cut and talk apparently at the same time. Get a group together and do little, like just an envelope that you just put a stamp on, doesn't have to be anything major, and swap scraps. If you're interested in that, put a comment below and see if I can get that going, because yeah, I am overrun with scraps, and it's, I mean, is it garbage? I don't know, probably, if you want to get technical, but everything is so usable, and it just makes me crazy, because it's like stuff I could use, and I don't want to throw it away, so I try to really be mindful of that and not throw things away. At the same time, yeah, I'm also like, I have to get these scraps out of here. They're making me crazy. It just makes me feel like stuff is messy. Anyway, let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I thought that might be fun. So Where was the mark on this one? Oh my goodness. It disappeared. But yeah, I just thought, you know what, we could do like a just stamped envelope. Thought that might be kind of fun. I mean, I know that everybody has scraps to use, so okay, that's cute. And I think I want to do like, of course there'll be stuff in there. Okay, thinking out loud. I've been saving these sunflower images for a long time, and I'm really nervous. Like, I don't want to cut it because oh, I love the background of it. Okay, so I think I want to go sew this real quick. This glue is taking forever to dry on this stuff. And I guess I don't necessarily have to sew on everything, but I've kind of just been trying to do more of that. I am not someone who knows how to run a sewing machine very well, so I'm trying to get better at it, but yeah, it's definitely, it can be frustrating. And I probably did not need to back this one because it's gonna fold. It's gonna fold. So it'll be double, but I think I might maybe make it like a little pocket. Glue it together just on the sides. So I'm gonna let that finish drying. I'm gonna go sew this, and I think that was all I was gonna sew, wasn't it? I think so. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so there, got my pocket. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that glued down so that it can get dry. So I'm just kind of getting all of our fussy cut elements here in a little pile. Just kind of see what we have. Not quite sure if I want to use this yet. But I know, so I want to do the stamping of a couple of the birds. And then, look at this held down there, okay. And then I can kind of, you know, pick out the ones that I want. And I think I'm just gonna use, I've got some of this leftover book page that I used. But I think what I wanna do first is, no, I don't. Never mind. Okay. I was thinking that I wanted to do something on the background, but I don't, because then it's just going to be, yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this guy here. this one. So get my ink out. And what I was realizing too, I'm like, you know what? I don't necessarily, because I didn't want to tear down or tear out this sunflower picture too much, because I love the whole thing. It's just beautiful. So I decided, you know what? Not everything has to be fussy cut out. So just give myself a little bit of grace there. I was like, okay, I want to keep it, I want to keep that image kind of the way that it is. So that's what I did. Plus it's my journal, so I can do whatever I want, right? All right, so get this bird. Oh, that's pretty. These stamps are amazing. All right, we are done, you guys. I love how the spread turned out. I absolutely adore it. I love the colors. Love it all. All right. Yeah, I had a little, so the period is lower, like significantly lower on that block. So the first time I stamped it, was cleared on here. I'm like, that's not gonna work. So baby wipe to the rescue. Luckily it was on slick paper. So, all right, so there we go. I've got this little tag here. It's just got this print on the back there, so I'm not gonna do anything. I was kind of wondering if I wanted to do, you know, something kind of stuck in there behind it, just with a little bit of color. I don't know. Or I might just leave it, because, you know, just stop adding things, Morgan. All right, I had a lot of fun with the spread. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.